Recording starts. Okay.
All right. Oh, I gave you a big barrier too. All right, nice.
Yeah.
The wisdom of Alag. This appears to be a helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... Yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time in Azaslaw, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records of the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path lies to an aetherite beyond which there will be information terminal. Let's just begin our search there. Back to Heaven's Ward.
What are you doing?
Okay, here we go.
Good to forget about that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I told you, like, this is like one of the many things that I kicked off my bucket list in Final Fantasy 14. Still need to get Wrath, but I'm working on that.
Yeah, and good luck getting that Cyber Dragon because the Shadowbringers.
I have to have Cal and Mel's help with that one. And here's the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. If I do get it, yeah, it'll be our other two-seater. Ah, there we are.
Iconic corruption. An overview. That sounds promising.
Indeed. Let us see what this report has to say. Confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted.
What? No! Isn't there something you could do?
Not from here, I'm afraid. But it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. Question is where to look.
It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. It's likely that he kept a copy?
I would say it's a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had his quarters on the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details at Habisphere Control. Let us return the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the Manu cutters. We will need them to reach our destination.
I forgot. You already have a suitable means of transport,
Yeah.
don't you? No need to West Side accompany us back to the ship then. We'll see you at the Habisphere.
Oh yeah, we got our mana cutters back in Heaven's Ward.
Alright. What?
There we go. Well, you'll be happy to know, Vas, that, I looked up those things. I don't know. I think one might be compatible with the European one, definitely the font one. I don't know about the Fiesta one, if you're wondering.
The Fiesta...
You know, that balances jobs. That one I don't know, because it said it was only for the US version.
That may be true.
Yeah, I mean, I could do yeah, the font one, yeah, that'll work with that one, because see, the sprite fix, they only the color and sprite fix, they only did it on the European one, Vast, because again, as soon as I tried on the American one, literally every single sprite that wasn't Bart's was all missing number sprites. I was like, oh shit.
Well, and here I thought it was because I used it in the wrong order.
No, it was all, it even said on the wrong thing, only meant for the European version. Like, okay, and then once it did, oh yeah, that color looks fantastic. That orchestra mixed with the original 16-bit track, wow, that is like, to think you could do that on a GBA. That's astonishing, honestly. I love it. Oh yeah, no, it's like, I definitely will say, Vass, you're gonna get a kick out of what we do, especially with the job stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right.
Yeah.
If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, this node will be able to tell us its number. Put that his hand in Alice's face. There, from what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of...
Okay, hold on. I've
Yeah, you haven't done the nodes in a long time.
Oh, don't worry. I'll find a node. Yeah,
go
ahead. I gotta find a good robot voice.
And good evening, everybody. Oh, that spaghetti was delicious, by the way. I added extra Parmesan cheese to it.
That's it.
Yes.
Alright. 1. Evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry the atmosphere is not permitted at this time.
Yes, very Transformers, I like it. Very Shockwave. Or actually, no, Soundwave. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the 4th Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it'll be lifted in the near future.
Okay. Energy level critical. Returning to base for recharge.
See ya.
Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example.
Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart. At least
It just occurred to me about Gratia. So the reason why he has all 3 growths is that maybe, I believe he has this, what it used to be in A Realm Reborn. He has like one thing on one hand and a shield on the other.
Yeah, but in a way, the reason why I think of him like that is that he chose the Freelancer class. And the Freelancer class, like, just as it was in 5, you could use any ability and any weapon and armor, so that's why Gratia is a good Freelancer.
Actually, that or technically Unignite, because he was part of the Crystal Tower.
Yep. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shot might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant aether throughout the continent.
You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too?
Ha! I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-aspected aether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. A minor detail I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much elegant knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home.
Yeah, you can see he has both red eyes. He's fully elegant.
I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you, 'tis more exhilarating than I can well express.
Actually, he's like 99.9% elegant and 0.01% me quote.
Yep. Now then, lightning shot. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest where the aether is stagnant.
Now you're just showing off. Which makes me think we should make a contest of this. First to return here wins with the chart wins. What do you say?
Very well. It'd be my honor to come third. LSA's gonna cheat again. I know it. She's tired of being beaten by the Warrior of Light. Alright. Well, at least they're giving a breath of fresh air back to Azaslaw, because you really don't get to do a whole lot, because it's just very straightforward and you're not really exploring much else.
Yeah, this is what was meant to act as the finale of Azaslaw. So...
Protonagus, yep.
We don't usually get to explore that area much more often. Like, in any of the quests. Aside from the side quests in here. Though...
I can go down here. There we go.
I think it might be hinting towards a certain someone else that we met.
Alright, stagnant lightning. Oh, yeah. And then we'll... Hold on, I got him. Gravity 2! I finally learned it. Woo! I don't know if you can see it on my screen, but it looks awesome.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, and here's Fall Malefic. Oh, here. Let me show you what Fall Malefic looks like. Yeah, see, it's like a huge Nova. Oh yeah, that's a tree. Oh, here we go. Stagnant lightning.
Wait. Okay.
We beat you, LSA. Take that.
Oh,
bravo. That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind.
Midgar?
I appear to have fortified our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shard is yours. Who are
Okay.
you? Show yourself at once. What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed.
What, no
Very
dra-
funny. Let's get back to...
What?
Yeah.
No dramatic entrance? You changed.
Yeah. You remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest-to-God's hero, after all.
What? Does
Does
he now have?
you wanted me
Does
to play
he now
hide
have
and
the
seek.
ability to cast message?
Yeah, and the thing is, he just wanted to play hide and seek with the Warrior of Light. Well, the contest continues, so you better hurry back. But one last thing. Thank you for bringing me here. Yeah, he just wanted to play hide and seek, that's all.
No.
Alright. Oh, big fate join. The root of evil. Take that, LSA, we beat you. It appears LSA had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Yeah, see, that's what you get for cheating, LSA.
Go
You
fuck
freaking
yourself.
loser. Was that?
Nah, just stop playing. I'll say. What is it makes you so much better at fighting things? What do you have that I don't?
I play fair. That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I expect we could both learn a great deal from them, and not only about the secrets of adventuring, but come, we should attend to our mission. I need some lightheartedness. It's been a while. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Happy Sphere. Only one obstacle remains, the security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. No disintegrations here.
Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out at the first sign of trouble.
I promise. Wish me luck. And tonight I have strawberry watermelon Mio to drink.
Me always gives me headaches.
I like it. Well, see, I don't get the one that has energy in it. I just get the water flavoring one.
Well, that ain't worth but to sip diet.
Plus, I ran out of Prime, so it's like, yeah. I'm trying not to drink too much Prime because I don't want to get addicted to the stuff.
Yeah, it's
But it's good, though.
for the better.
Huh?
It's all, I mean, it's probably for
Some of the
best.
flavors are good, yeah. Not all the flavors are good. Metamoon, I think, by far is the worst.
Sometimes they taste the same. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption and overview sounds like studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lets you wonder, mine was about the complex applications of Aether, if not practical. Alpha was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Charlian knowledge should be rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alpha was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean, the rules were wrong, to be fair to him. Though He says to learn to be a little more open-minded, but deep down he still holds fast to that one belief. I admire him, and I admire him for it.
I should have liked to meet the young Alphanode. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the elegant civilization as depicted in folklore.
Oh yeah, you love to meet him. He's voiced by Sam Riegel. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you were attending the studio.
I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the students at Baldesian convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged.
An Archon season? I started to imagine the work involved, but enough of that. Is it your fruit of your foray?
Yes, Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still survives, it will be stored in this device. Shall we find out?
Yeah, shall we find out? Okay. Initializing. Scanning for registered unit. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication.
Back to Siberia.
Verifying. Authentication complete. Yes, I identify you as member of the royal family. I am your most humble service, Your Highness.
It never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doga and Une said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Oh, so it's only on loan at the moment. Search archive for iconic corruption.
Searching. One unfound. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password.
VaStars.
Well, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the nice note the password.
Right. Let's see. Glory be to Alag. Long live Emperor Zond.
Password incorrect. Please try again.
Confound it.
Come on. Passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance... Password! The notion that password could not be something so innate that would be laughable if it were dangerous and stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden.
What
What did the thing call me?
Handmaiden.
Wild Rose.
Rose. Courage.
Password incorrect. Again, be warned that inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated.
Yeah, this is just the first password.
Alright, that's it. I say we dispatch and manually extract what we need.
If we say it too many times, then you know what's going to happen, Vass, is then we have to have the picture puzzle. We're going to click on each one that says it's a bicycle or a train.
Yeah, prove to me that you're not a robot.
Yeah, click on all things that are bicycles. Click on all things that are stop signs. Click on all things that are buses. I hate those. Let's... Yeah.
Tedious, but it's supposed to be an effective method to get rid of these so-called laws. I know, like, Skynet is real, but it's not what it as it was like back in the movies.
No. No, we'll see. I will say the pictures are better than the stupid. Remember the captcha with the weird letters and numbers that you could barely make out what they are. Nobody really could figure out that.
Well,
Eva go do. That's wrong. You know.
Well, for me, I'll say this: I'm the one who knows who can tell a better picture. Well,
yeah.
Well,
I mean, like the numbers and letters.
I'm not.
You know,
well, I'm not
scribble
territory.
them
It was
together.
like every single time.
Yeah.
But okay.
Oh yeah. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it's them. Come, let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones. Oh, okay. I forgot that we were on quest complete at that point. Oh, okay. Graha.
That's good. Good to see you
Vital
again.
Legacy. Grahatia seems eager to bear the node away.
That's good to see Sid again.
Oh yeah, of course. I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambrose did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assume my proposal to seek his help is no pretext, however. Much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone, but come, let us be on our way. I can't go with any other necklace, by the way, Vass. It just matches Hrothgar so good. The Namazu bell.
Yeah. Look at them, all but running. How sweet. Maybe I should like grab my Sky Pirate scarf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do so. Yeah.
Still, it wouldn't do to give away, shall we?
You know, if I get a hold of that guy who did your commission, I'll see if he can put the Namazu bell on my guy. All right, Rising Stones. I haven't heard back yet. Gave him a message on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
No, the one that it drew of Via's looked amazing.
Oh,
I tried to mention the message that yeah, they had done one for you, my partner, but I don't know if that'll give me any favors or not. Alrighty.
Oh my god, talk to Archive Node.
Alright.
Large one presence detected.
Haha. Wonderful news, you two. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here, even as we speak. While we wait, I should very much like to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Kryle?
Yeah.
As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. According to our intelligence from our Dorman allies, the war succession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently out of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the Ilrid, a legion aligned with Lord Nerva.
It's the
appears
third.
that is the third a legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears that they have received a substantial financial backing from House Brutus.
Brutus, aren't they the ones who took Yotsuya and Asashi? This bodes well.
Speaking of Asashi, Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere with the conflict, and so thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Lumensians in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alphadon and Stola have been called upon to aid them.
Though as long as we dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we could develop a treatment for the tempering, then anything is possible.
Which is why we must succeed.
On the cheery note, why not make sure cover in Dawn's respite? I'll show Sid as soon as he's arrived. Jeez, now we have a new meeting area to begin with?
Yeah, because I guess they didn't want to use the area where we used to talk to Minfilia and whatnot. Alright, destination. Sid! Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been had you not fulfilled your promise. I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternative version of myself has already laid them bare, I'd also that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something? What is it? I can't get a password. I need password recovery tool. Well, a treatment for tempering. And for the next step, you need to help with the password to this Elegans report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tomestone from Rambros. It contains an elegant dictionary. Oh, it's like Dawnine language. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to the terminal and set to work right away. Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom.
Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness?
I would, my lady. Node, open the report entitled Iconic Corruption, an overview. Password, freedom.
Okay. Password accepted. Opening report. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomena we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether of the soul. Hold on, I gotta like
Yeah, if you want to do a voice, sure.
just
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Okay, so let's see. It was let's see. Okay, this one is gonna be a tough one to choose. Like there was supposed to be like all right, so there should be one that has that. Like let's say okay, there has to be mothership. Okay, hold on.
And the mothership.
No. Alright, so there's gotta be like a transmitter or something.
Yeah, you go.
Said ether ordinary exists in equilibrium. No element experience more prominent than another. When the subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes. Their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question.
The Fiend. Oh no, it's Sephiroth, yeah.
By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend, Sephiroth, will cause the subject ether to become aligned with the element of earth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you were such an amazing design.
As a consequence, the subject will attain heightened affinity with earth. Affinity with earth aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure will further enhance his race, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh.
Yeah, we noticed that with the goddess. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to earth's elemental alignment. However, further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes unworthily challenged, or stagnant during the process. This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. And the matter due to corrupt become worshippers of the icon. The player here is serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the magnitude of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavor in which we were successful, albeit at a greater cost. In the course of the testing, many of my assistants, good men, women, and all, fell victim to corruption. In accordance to protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord of Mon.
Yeah. We beat him.
Though I knew it would be fruitless, I purchased the decision, and for my inheritance, I have been sure to rank it tile, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be exposed by the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded in hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption, and recording.
That was fun. So not even the elegants were able to find a cure, or rather, we were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision.
More importantly, this converts the side nature, so it's indeed the problem. And Angela can remedy that.
True, yet, were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall. We could only make them remember who they were, so there's no point in reviving their souls unless we can also restore their sense of self.
I'll be second.
But of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Through this restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith, which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts.
The theory seems sound, as our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident that you could adapt memory transferences as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting.
They did, you are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism, and I can see that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure.
Then perhaps it would be better that we consider another approach.
Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have a reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different from how we identify the password. But it'll take more calculating power, a lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective, I believe their motto was freedom through technology, or some such. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop.
Right away, Chief.
Oh, Wedge. Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you to help, eh? Alright, Sid. Right. Well, Grahatia and I configure the terminals, and I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals, and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll write up some adventures and go on a gathering spree. In that case, I'll trust those two and Alice with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Take them to the Skysteel manufacturer in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalin. The people there will give you what you need.
Yours is a well-known face in Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalin.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I would say did walk around in Thanalin, like
yeah, no, it makes
Portals.
sense. It's just like, yeah, it's more just because they know us better at Skysteel. Oh yeah, today I decided because I was on a Command and Conquer binge. I got the Command and Conquer collection that they did a couple years ago, the remastered one, Vass.
Yeah.
And it's in all of it. Yeah, it's the original Command and Conquer and Red Alert in 4K. They remastered the whole thing, and Frank Koplecki actually redid the music too, like he updated music. And then you have the spacebar toggle. You can go back to the original 1995 resolution or go to the 4K resolution on a whim.
Yeah.
That, like I said, that was something I would definitely play sometime for you and Mel. Both GDI and Brotherhood of Nod.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. Then of course the Allies and the Soviets. Oh my gosh, those two games. Oh, just those are masterpieces to me. I can always go back to the original Command and Conquer and Red Alert, and also Red Alert 2. Tiberian Sun, it's okay. Not one of my favorites. And then Command and Conquer 3, I was more forgiving of that game than other people were. All right, Skysteel Manufactory. So we've got a Skyscale. But no, I tried it out today. Like, oh, the upscale on the old FMVs, you know, with the live actors fast, it looks amazing. Like more so than what they did with the Resident Evil 4K project. All right, Formula. You stand in the Skysteel Manufactory. What is you require? Ceruleum. So you're after ceruleum in that case. Please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you.
Actually, what I remember about another thing I remember about Command & Conquer was Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 Uprising. I was looking at that box cover and a character named Yuriko.
Yuriko. Oh yeah. That was for the other faction. Yep. That's the, remember, that's when they had George Takagi in it. He's the one that had the meme line, you are made of stupid. And of course, Tim Curry's, I will go for the one place capitalism hasn't reached, space. You know, I am so happy that became a meme.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Tim Curry was hilarious in Red 3. You are made of stupid. Yeah, we need to go to the gate.
Hey, where you going?
Yes, to the gate.
Yep. Oh, not that gate. It was the one where the airship is.
Yeah, near. Yeah, as seen in the astronomy econ.
Oh yeah. It has been so long since I had to come back to Ishgard. Or Foundry, I should say. Ceruleum, you've come to the right man. Fair warning, though. Price shot up on account of uncertainty with the Empire, so I hope you've got the coin. Yes, I do. Well now, promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not that's a problem. As good as gold to me.
Emmerich? Lucia?
Yep.
And Bunny
Zundo. Yeah, that one of the chieftains from Okay
My
Zundo.
friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance
thank
upon you
goodness.
here of all
Why
places.
do you have the Bunny Chief, man?
I don't know.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations
Someday there'll
are
be a
making
playable
renewed
race in
effort
Final
to address
Fantasy
the primal
14.
problem. To that end, have I
Never a
invited
behemoth,
the
though.
chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
I brought this moon chicken. Ayo.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
Need some ceruleum.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Yeah, it's just like when we ended the Dragon Song.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
Sorry, guy.
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's
I'll say I haven't
full
done the
support.
Chieftain Zunder's quest at all.
That's just a different tribe. Like,
Yeah.
probably sub-tribe of the tribe.
Vanu, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. That was the one in Heaven's Sword if you wanted to do it. So far, it's only been Attendee 777 and Dwarfs. Ah, look at all that ceruleum. All right. Oh, Kyle. I can't wait to see you in FF5.
Oh, who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much? Serves me right for being
Yeah,
stubborn, I
I'll
suppose.
say we gotta
I
work
should
out
have just
myself
done what
tonight.
you did and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it.
Wow, you changed your voice again, Sid.
I could have sworn.
No, it changed from Stormblood.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all
And
of
in
that.
Heaven's Sword, he had he had a different
We have also
voice actor
succeeded in
Heaven's Sword. He did
configuring
not
the
sound
terminals,
that way.
thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Oh, he's back.
Nero.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand,
Nero, take
I've
those
no
shades
interest
off, they're
in
mine.
such things as cures for tempering.
Oh man, I have seen you.
But if you mean
This
to
is
achieve
pretty
that
good.
which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Seriously, that jawline.
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find
I gotta
a
get
cure
used
for
to this new
death,
voice.
and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
I mean, Nero's voice actor's the same.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time.
Of course, there's something in it for you.
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me.
No, it's the
9
same
paths
voice
to
actor,
Garland's one.
William Lee.
And this research will be a stepping stone to
He's
that
got a deeper
illustrious
voice now.
achievement.
Yeah, probably like it's been like
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work.
Yeah, given
Just the
it
part
haven't
that's beyond
swore
you.
to Shadowbringers, yeah. It's
yeah.
quite a while.
Whatever
can
you
change.
say, Garland.
By the way, the healing applications of crystal foci proved very useful in getting us to where we are now. I must remember to thank Mikoto.
Oh, Makoto.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
That spaghetti was too good. I added some extra garlic, oregano, and pecorino romano.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Okay. Sleepy.
Damn it. It's overloading.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
Why did you get away from it then?
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Oh, you don't care.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There! I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
I got cry. I'll give that thumbs up.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
I know, you want to still see Alpha.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Complete. Forget us not.
Long last, we have our cure.
In theory, at any rate. We cannot be certain until such time as we put to the proof, but I'm quietly confident.
Well, if we're to test it on someone, I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild.
It'll be fine, I'm sure of it, as long as you exercise due caution.
I say as long as you exercise due caution. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine.
Okay.
Without further ado, then, let's head to Limsa. We kept Gabu waiting for long enough.
Oh, if you're wondering, Vas, yeah, you can still get Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 and the expansion on Steam, so they're still being sold, even though EA gave up on them.
Oh yeah, I see in the past. Dude,
I also remember, it was the weirdest thing ever. They got Jenny McCarthy to play Tanya, so she went from a brunette to a blonde, so it was like really jarring to me.
So look at this.
Oh yeah. Well, that was one of the new. It must be the new ones. All right.
Yeah.
Maelstrom Command, Lanosa. But then, if I remember, if you're playing as the Allies 2, no, you get Jenny McCarthy. They had UFC fighter, MMA, Randy Couture. He played one of the lieutenants because it was actually a fitting role for Randy because he'd been in Expendables and he was a former military guy, so he played his role very well. Oh, but they got rid of I think it was like Boris from Red Alert 2 with his AK. So instead you had I think her name was Natasha, who was like supposed to be the Soviet counterpart to Tanya. It wasn't the same, honestly. Boris was funny with his AK-47 and he'd throw firebombs. Glory to the motherland.
Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our host bring Gabu to us at once. My sweet baby boy.
Apologies for the wait.
Oh, good. That's voice too.
Gabu, have you been good?
Nothing.
No, not yet.
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him. It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment? Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new
It's worth a
magic,
shot.
adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Angelo.
Yo, Angelo.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of
You ought to
casting
draw
spell
Angelo
after
someday for
spell.
these
It's really rather efficient.
intros.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin. Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn. Tis done.
No small amount indeed. Oh.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
Nope.
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
'Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
there we go.
Alright. Well, this seems as a good spot to have a rest.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light-corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Well, if it's any consolation, she's in awe of your work. Don't tell me, tell her. Well, if it's any consideration, she's in awe of your work.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing.
What, she told me of hers?
Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
I don't like to look at that.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
No. That can't. I'm
so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Oh,
Gaboo!
Oh my god, he's back! And now you have the voice.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan.
Whoa.
But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always.
Man, that is one little British boy right there.
So I tried
Yeah, it sounds like Oliver Twist.
Their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's.
What
And
that's
I
their
found that
attention.
I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Oh my god. I believe it may be their attention.
Yep.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
Yes, they did.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
Gaboo.
Oh boy.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize.
Oh, I'm just
Can you help
glad
the
because,
others
man, this has been a lingering one since
Heal them,
post-Heavens
heal
War.
them, help them.
Post-Dragon Assault.
Yes,
Exact.
we
Yeah.
can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether, And while Alize was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may
Mr.
grudgingly
Matoya.
turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
Yes, we just met her in our last session.
Yeah, we...
I have to go now, Gabu.
Somebody
But the
took
people
her
here
crystal
will look
eye.
after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
Ah, so good. Good.
Alright, forgot a stone. Quest complete.
Oh!
Like master, like pupil.
Oh, we're getting another dungeon. As she will be paid to remind me, I have got paid by Matoya visit since returning from the first. But it seems as good as time as any. Come, let's beg for a cave. Well, it's not that long. Of course, Yeshua. You know, time functions different between the verse and the source.
Oh well. Back to Idleshire. And it's really cool music. All right. Whee! All right. Tarantula Hawks. Corollas. Sunbear, Sunbear. What do you eat? There we go. Hey, Sunleech. Porogos.
I take it you are willing to bear witness to the joyous reunion of Master of People? Very well. Hi, Sergio.
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude.
Hey, Sergio.
I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens.
It is going well.
Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
In trouble now, Elfinode.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor?
Yeah.
And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Sheesh.
You're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you. And Kryles told me all about your recent exploits.
Yeah. Galaf is also...
Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made. I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the
it's nice that they bring up a lot of... They incorporate a lot of FF5 into the actual story of Final Fantasy XIV.
You are too kind.
And 3.
I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya.
They were bent
It's an
on
honor to finally
making
make
a definitive, like a Final Fantasy online experience.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Porksy Army, now.
Hail. Yo, Angelo.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
you just heard it squeaking in the
That's
chair.
the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make
I
the
still gotta
familiar.
get a new chair. Will be soon.
The magic, on the other hand.
Luckily, the closing with the notary didn't take too long, thank goodness.
Ah, that you may leave to me.
Yeah.
Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers. We'd collapse before we reached double figures.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother Porksy, as it were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
I think you put the ball, Dark Nitrolin.
Oh, what was it?
Thank you for the ball, Dark Nitrolin.
Alright. Thanks, Dark Nitrolin. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there.
Yeah. Hey, Dark Nitrolin. Welcome to my stream.
Hello, Vestar. Oh, well,
Yeah.
Thank you very much, by the way.
Yeah. It's just been a while. It's just been a while since we had an actual new follower. I'm still getting peeved about the whole bots thing and scammers.
Yeah, well, I will say, Dark Knight Trilogian, we very appreciate. Oh no, like you're from one streamer to another. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I try to imagine what has become of it.
Oh, there's sure to be a handful of fair familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You consider cleaning up the place payment for my help.
Fine, we'll do it.
Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of the Paragos ahead of you to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Alright, another one of Matoya's dungeons.
Yeah, but
I like that they keep the theming up with giving us more of Matoya's dungeons.
of course. Because I can't wait to see what this one has to offer.
Oh, the anti-tar was really fun. I like that one.
You were really loving that Cockabrina fight.
Oh yeah, because I played it so I that was one of my things that I played through the Dark World all the time in FF4. So yeah, I remember the Cockabrina fight a bunch. Because that was the first time you fought Golbez right after. Like the actual first fight with Golbez, not like when Teleth had cast Meteor on him. Hey, Alexander. Keep rising, keep rising, keep rising, keep rise up. Well, I still love that Alexander Prime song, even though you can't even understand any of the lyrics other than Sonic Boom.
Right. Hits Bits the artist. Welcome to my stream.
Hit Bits the artist. Yeah. You'll have to check that one, Mish.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really want. I don't really want to get through that whole thing with the hate rate, just like before.
No.
I'm not
We'll
here
see.
to promote anything. Well,
Oh no.
I'm just
yeah.
If there's like a bunch of newcomers, then
No. His is fine. Yeah.
like it has to be a bit of a coincidence.
No. They're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm just.
Okay.
just a bit afraid.
Yeah, no, just recently we've had too many bots. Like, I don't know if you can set up a program or something like Mal had
it's not the
that
bots,
can take care
but
of
also
most of it.
like a
Oh
hit stream.
yeah. Well, better not to talk about it. Greetings.
I even have my like chat room sets locked.
Okay. Greetings, Rabbit, and welcome to my good mistress relic. Purorogo is my name, and I'm honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the prerequisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it that you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I will show you in.
Okay. If it says I'm from Dark Natural, the server, and they put a link to your stream, so I clicked it. Ah, that's very, very generous.
Okay, off to the Makers.
I'm gonna get curious about the Nitro one.
Selection, Matoya's Relic. And we're in. Well, yeah, because we're tank healer.
Yeah. Dark Natural.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fix my portrait. Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, such to my promo.
Matoya's library.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
A little upbeat mix of Matoya's theme. Da, da, da. Oh, you like that, Vess?
Let's go.
Matoya's theme battle mix. Alright, so we got a Reaper and a Summoner.
Okay, we gotta find a clay.
Clay can be had at the Clay Problem Rivet through this portal, if you will. Earthly portal. Yes, Grimgott.
I know you to promote the grass, Lamau. I'm just here to have fun watch. Thank you for being an honest person. Just.
Alright, Vess, lead the way.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Alright, you're boosted. Get in there.
Hey, I should look into Dark Nitro just in case. Like, well, to see what they got. Like, I'd be interested, like, if someone who is like who has a surfer. That's up. Can't wait to see.
Yeah, no, we gotta. Unfortunately, this one's where it's like you pretty much have to do all of the one by one, as the frogs want you to do. Now be assist with a gap ribbit.
Oh yeah. We got more spigots. Me.
Okay, this one you can keep going.
Oh,
there you go.
Hey, is that boss from before?
Son of Ziggy. Oh, Sonny of Ziggy.
Yeah. Sleep well, Sergio.
Take it easy. Place just across the way, but you'll need to deal with the Mudman first, Ribbit.
Alright, let's see what he got.
Mudman.
Woodman. Woodman.
Alright, here's your cards.
And here's... Oh, yeah, I've heard this. In the
Tank Buster. Petrified Pete. Mud balls.
It still feels all new to me, like when coming back to
Pete Pelts. Okay. Rocky roll.
Oh, we had to put them into. Okay, hold on.
Brittle breaker. Oh.
Did I?
Oh, you got one on you. Yeah, so you just roll it into the. There you go. Or yep. Stone Age.
Fucking silver bullet.
Gotcha. Alright, Petrified Pete. Pete Pelt.
Okay, get to the ones that has
a hole.
Yeah, the hole.
Yeah.
What?
There's one over here. Get in there. There you go. Got it. No, you have to. They need to send it to the. Yeah, they need to send it to the hole. That's okay. I got this one. Here you go. Yeah, so the whole thing is that each of us have to send him to the one in the hole. Otherwise, if you don't do so, you're gonna keep taking damage from him. Alright, so I gotta send mine to the hole. Get in there. There we go.
Okay.
Finish him off.
It took long to.
He's not that hard.
Oh no, he has really good mechanics.
It's just like I said, the DPS that we had there, they didn't get their mud ball into a hole, so it's gonna keep falling
I didn't
around.
get my mud ball either.
Well, the thing is that you could survive the hits. They couldn't. Defending. I don't need it. Striking. Don't need it. No, just like, because what happens fast is eventually it'll lead to a hole. If you don't, then you'll just keep taking damage until eventually you die from the mud ball. Best to show you the clear note, Cauldron. Ribbit, please use this portal. Water portal.
So we're going like through
Earth. So now we're doing water. The wandering mill.
Let's see how this looks.
For your own safety, I ask that you keep close to me, Ribbit. Yep. Ooh, gelatin. Yummy.
I was gonna.
Kel.
Kel's gonna. Kel will notice that from a mile away.
Yep. Kel say, Rugal, don't eat the pudding. Bad Rugal. got a Heaven's Eye. Woohoo! Like I want to. Please wait while I move the lift rivet.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Poogies. Alright, go get the poogies. Alright, keep going. Alright, you're charged. Oh yeah, Upkins. Upkins. I'm usually just giving you the cards, but unless I give it to anyone else, I might give it to the Reaper. I'll spring yonder ought to put a spring in your step, ribbit. Treasure coffer. Sling, no. Defending, no. No, you also have to take him there. Alright. Wow, and it's giving me a quick arm material. See, that was just us killing it, Vas. So I wasn't even getting those from chests. All these extra materials. Alright, boss time.
What's this?
Since we're serious presents, Ribbit, please take care, Nixie.
Oh, that's the one from the bracelet I had. Like the one I showed Pelter.
Alright, giving you cards. There you go, there you go, there you go.
So this is the one with the recent mascot. Oh shit.
Shower power. Oh, I get it. We can probably get away.
Oh, we gotta get to do the one that not.
Yep, that would have blown us over. Fun, more water. We need more water.
Water. What?
That's gonna, yeah, they're geysers. Power geyser. Oh, that's to get him up there. Yeah, I see. Alright, come on. Let's get up there. Yeah, we gotta kill the Nixies. Oops. That's not the one. This is the one. That's the one we need.
No.
There we go.
And here that so by Endwalker, I think
No, my water's gone. I can't lose now.
So what Killjoy mentioned is by Endwalker, he means actually Post-Shadowbringers.
Why won't you get hit?
Ah, right. Over there.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, shit. Rugal, over to me. Rugal.
Yeah, I'm on fine. I've got essential dignity. I didn't die.
Get on my cooldowns.
Tank busted. That's fine. Forget, I have a plethora of healing spells from trash from taking a bath.
Over here, third row, right there, to me.
Alright, he's done.
Man, I finally
Alright, give up. You win.
Man, I finally get to meet that person.
Striking. Nope. Slaying. Nope. Water slowing again, Ribbit. Let's head back.
Oh man, that was how I finally get to meet one of the mascots.
Nixies. Last but not least, we need to fire up the kiln. Fire!
Oh, right here.
Step right through, Ribbit. Now we'll guide you safely to the kiln fire cauldron.
Whoa!
Flames Fantasia.
Ain't that colorful?
Off we go, Ribbit. Please try not to fall behind. Licorice. Yummy. Look out. Hail Thors. More materia! Thank you. They keep giving me a bunch of materia. How about you?
He's I'm getting... that I know of.
Yeah, I got Battle Dance and another Heaven's Eye.
This is like something...
Little magma can't stop us, Ribbit. Part the seas.
I'm so glad I finally got to that Nixie fight.
Oh, Bavois.
Bavois.
Alright, keep going.
What is Bavois?
It's dessert. Again, they're all named after desserts. You know, pudding, flan, mousse, licorice.
I wonder what Bavois is.
Barbara? It's a French one. You'd have to ask Sergio.
We have to rely on... Do we really have to, like, rely on Sergio for all things France?
I don't know. It's French cuisine, yo. Quick ton of Macteria. Ugh, honestly, smite this fiend once and for all, Ribbit.
Almost there.
Phobia. Hot lava.
But seriously, getting to fight Nixie, what was the itch that I needed to scratch?
And we did. What a fireball that was. I don't mean the magma. Your destination awaits.
Alright, let's see what this one. So this is a really specific arena.
That takes care of the kiln, Ribbit. Alright, it's time to bake ourselves a palsy.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Whoa!
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Porksy Queen. Oh, another Porksy. Porcelain, porcelain.
I love that elegantly dressed Porksy.
Alright, go get it.
Alright, I'm gonna get it.
Alright.
Get into the circle.
Yep, I was in the circle. Impact. Meat mallet. Hey, get me mallet. About to get turbulent here. Take care you don't get sucked in. Woo!
Oh shit!
Oh, okay. Alright, Vass, here you go. Crowns. Design stuff and find her quickly or you'll be in a world of pain. Buff it. Me. Okay, we're okay.
Okay, this way.
Yeah, yeah. Huff and puff. And blow your house down. Open flame. Alright, he's gonna be right next to you, Vass, so you've been warned. Tenderloin. I love pork tenderloin. There's my earthly star going up. Alright, national sect back up. Sweet. Sweet. How about another? Yep, right up here. Ah, you didn't get it up. Alright, one or more party members. Loot. 45. No, because I got better pimp. Yeah. Porksy Queen's down. Yeah, that stacks up with the other Mitoya dungeons. I liked it. Would have liked if she had dropped Porksy Queen minion. Or a mount.
Well, we already got that. We get Porksy, you know, from that.
There we are.
Yeah,
Quite
Porksy King
tame.
from Darktra.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Twin magic.
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porksies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Yo, Angelos.
Hey, Angelo.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
There you
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
Old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Rugal?
Oh, sorry, that was Alice. Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are peas in the pod, are they not? Uh-huh. The Admiral's resolved. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Lominsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Okay, Tarantula Hawk, your buzzing is getting annoying. I'm sorry, but you gotta go.
Says we're all world. I take it.
Yep. Alright. Back to Lominsa.
Did you have your ambience like that all the way up?
Was it?
Did you have the ambience all the way up?
A bit, but I hear that. Yeah.
It didn't really bother me that much.
Again, I live down in Florida, so we get a lot of those things buzzing near your ears and flies trying to get in your ear.
So it's like opens up your wound.
Yeah. It can be. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, Xantha on the lower decks. Oh, you're over there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm over there.
No, I thought it was going to be aft castle.
I never thought we were curious to say why the Admiral of all places, but fair enough.
The hell? Oh, okay, finally Xanthel appears. Yep, tidy's the Admiral.
Oh!
Sahagin. My friends, what brings you here this day? Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been awe of you scions, I would not have thought it possible.
And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it. Here in Limsa, and production of more familiar sets already begun.
You have my thanks. Truly, this will do much to advance the cause of peace. Yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beast man. Ah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. 'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lominsians have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity, driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who listened, and then gave up, You and yours put me to shame. Since you lead us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vildbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting? Aye, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfer, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Sickard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us.
We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sicard wants, we'll find out.
Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. Oh, it has been a long time since I voiced Merrill.
Very.
I still remember how she sounds. Yeah, she gives that full... Whoa, look at all that. Quartz photos, immersive bar, host, 10 million in gil and giveaways. Nice, Diablos. Speak with Elfnord. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sickard. If you could approach the pirates, you two, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Alright, you guys over here. Hey, ye want to know about Sickard? He's a wily bugger, is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for motion kite splits at old FFXIV. There was a time we raced the executioners for outpick of the Empire's fleet, but the galleons are gone, and them days with them. I wonder which we've yet all of us had to look for the ways to make ends meet. With that jumped up bilge rat Sickard landing the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling in mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pickle price for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as we catch sail on a coat getting old or wounded or with a child, and they cook it up, sell them pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. Alright. Back at umbrella. I've asked for anything. You know, I didn't think I would like going down that surreal rabbit hole, but I saw a thing about that. What was that? That schoolboy 19 guy, and like, man, that was just complete creep. I hope they get that guy sometime. I don't know if you've seen about that schoolboy thing. Yeah.
There is this. I don't know. That was his like intention this whole time, but like they were trying, or it was like doing this for clout. Kind of thing.
Yeah, but all I know is like no, he's sick, but like just the way like that whole lip and the mouth, and then they put on the makeup.
I prefer his earlier iterations, like the one who looks like a boy with blonde hair.
Oh, the AI generated stuff. Yeah, that stuff was creeping.
Yeah.
But then you see him in general. It's like, you know, no, he really likes high-heeled boots and school children. It's like, ooh.
Sorry.
Aye, curious about Sickle, are you? As am I, my friend. As am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. Hey, Fat Cat Umbrella. As you know, the Thalassocracy permits us to attack only Guardian vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would be willing to abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with our rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. Alright. Backed off on that. But yeah, no, like, no, they are, the original documentary, you know, before they were actioners, they did turn all that stuff into the UK police, though, so, like, it is an ongoing investigation mess.
I didn't know that boy was British.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, schoolboy, because, again, the whole outfit and all stuff, that's more, you know, preparatory school. Now, that is just, like, something that, like, again, it's like, oh, this can't be real. Like, no, it frickin' is.
It's like they're doing this, like... I feel like this was, like, on purpose, just for clout.
Yeah. All I know, Vass, is that, I mean, I not many things that you could, like, look like surreal or analog, but that guy pretty much is both, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, upload. I see everyone has returned. Now who would like to go first? Well, they're getting their money somehow. So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sickard turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income.
Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew has been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming to by their coin.
For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And to think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and the Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them.
You could post a video about that schoolboy, like in Cyril's schedule.
Yeah. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them for their crystals? All indications point to the conclusions, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet, we must investigate further.
Agreed. So how do we proceed?
Yeah, I'll break up the King Cobra JFS and the Scalfanis. Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions.
Well, for your uploads, that is.
What can I say? I let food horror's my thing, Vass. What is up, YouTubes? That's most definitely what's up. You know the sad thing I have about King Cobra, Vass?
Yeah.
He tries to use his autism as a weapon. That's the only thing. It's just like, I never said like, oh, sorry, YouTube, I'm just this stupid autistic retard here. He uses the R word. That's
exactly what I feared.
Yeah. It's one of those things that
another thing
he always, like, if he does something wrong, he'll just say, you know, people are getting on an autistic.
Yeah, that's the exact thing I was
doing wrong.
That's the exact thing I was worried about. Like, I told Mel about, like, if I had a mindset, like, if I keep telling people that I have autism, they won't believe that I actually have autism.
Yeah, well, King Cobra, he does that, and you know it's sad, Vass, he's only like about, what, 4 years older than you, and he still acts that way. Yeah. Oh, but he messed himself up because, unfortunately, he has a bad addiction to dusters, so he kind of fried his brains. And alcohol. And whippets, and other things that he shouldn't be doing, because his father tries to correct him as best he can, but Clint, his father, can only do so much. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa Lominsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Ocean's Embrace in Lower Lenoska shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Whew, that guy was going fast. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to say right now, honey. You're in a lot better shape than King Cobra. I'll say that. But yeah, you know, no, I'm proud of you. Yeah, like, yeah, it's just like this is. He usually just falls back on that when he's either outed for doing something wrong. All right, I need to go to the Murabi Tridocs. But you don't do that, Bess. No, you've come a long way in the 2 years I've known you. January it'll be 3 years. Ah, that's good water. Okay. Man, that rain is coming down hard.
I never thought.
Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a while.
I haven't been on the brace for stuff in a while.
But the thing about his concoctions, Vass, he literally does act like a child who's been left at home for, like, you know, for a weekend and is discovering how to cook for the first time. That's every single recipe you've seen out of Cobra so far. So he's the opposite of Jack Scalfani. There we go. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral, the Signs least of all. Compared to yours and theirs, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer.
Raha is right. Even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly.
Genteel? Be very well, but very well. I leave it to you, Graha. What is that supposed to mean?
Got any business with me, cat boy?
You're the crystal wholesaler? Hey, you kinda look like Pippin.
That I am, but you're no merchant. So what do you want the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot! You'll give yourself away!
Oh.
Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make stats like that fine specimen you got there.
That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares.
Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouse. It takes time to establish trust. You understand?
Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price.
Alright. If it's plenty, that's all ordering crystal adorn your staff. So I'll make it an exception. Public.
I want a taco. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Oh, you dropped something.
That's just a bottle cap.
Oh, what you drinking?
Ah, I don't know. I drink some of sodas. Maybe I'm drinking sparkling ice.
Mug. Oh, yeah. Are you not drinking Diet Mug?
No, I'm not drinking mug. Just drinking the usual. Just
what's the usual?
Diet Coke, caffeine free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a Diet Pepsi earlier, but I usually try to get at least 2 bottles of water in a day if I can. Hey. They went into the tunnel quietly now.
You won't find any finer, specifically not for the price.
Indeed. I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap?
There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogomoro, if you take my meaning.
The Ogomoro mines.
Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much you want?
What'll it be, stranger? Ogomoro, taken from the kobolds just as we suspected. That's enough. Shut your gulbs and turn around slowly. I'm Sickard, acting captain of the bloody executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, scions. And we also know that you've been chatting into the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes of being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So, we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operator nice and quiet is because we don't want no one talking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Them, especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirt in their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ulgoro and battled Blatant Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them, but with the Guardians gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue, the Astalicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. See ya. On rough seas. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Lominsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sickard has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. Alright, back to the command room. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Maria.
Yep. Oh, fuck it. Oh, I swear because of how busy Limsa is, it takes... Yeah, there you go. Now he spawns in. Yep, let's go to the command room. Merle. Welcome back, my friends. What news? So they have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sikurd's invitation and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Oh, good. We're getting voices. Peace!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sikard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
That was kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfair has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
Sorry, Mel. I appreciate your first voice actress when she did the grandiose.
We have just the one demand: that you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Yeah, boy. Pirate uprising.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
Yo ho ho.
What we take!
And a bottle of rum.
Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. So we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance, then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel.
A duel.
Yep.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Yeah, here we go, Vas. Oh, and I put that link into Surreal.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting into this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's gonna cheat first? Is it Sickard or Merle? Poof.
Oh!
Oh! Your aiming was off, Sickard.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Oh, the captain.
It's the captain!
Captain Elfair!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us! Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow.
Yep, that's true. Part through and through.
There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Great scene. What'd you think? Vass, what'd you think?
It's a scene, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I love military stuff like that. Always have. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilford would intervene. But full glad I am that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Alright, we got Heaven's Eye, and Savage Might. Alright, we're finally getting the better material. The Great Ship Vildbrand. Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence.
Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason.
You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years past, when the Sahagins swarmed our halls in ever greater numbers, Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go to the bounty of the land, an ostensibly equitable arrangement conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lenosia, which the kobolds believe theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and so on and on. It went till every ilm of Vildbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their tempered. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we like to encounter at the meeting, but as this thing stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to me meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them and personally deliver their cargo, along with my apologies. Why, it would welcome us into their midst not to speak of peace, but to have you at your mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then.
Meaning a high priest will need to be present, to whom we can administer the cure.
Yes. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have gods on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect them. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture flounders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Oh, we would still have to awaken the kobolds. It would allow us to subdue them without inflicting least harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life, aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what do you think of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative. We may safely assume that a high priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of aether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alice would be defenseless. Even should we look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay.
Well, I'm happy to take the risk, if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do, and had I not followed her example, we would have have a clue for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest, or die trying.
Die trying. I believe in you, Alice. There must be another way. I believe in you, Alice. I believe in Joe Hendry.
And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe.
It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. Well, luckily, I think we're almost done with this patch by the sounds of it.
Let's see.
That'll be good stuff for me, because I gotta go to work at 11:40 in the morning.
Well, the batch ends on features written.
So that would be the one after this one, correct?
I can't say for sure. I don't want to spoil myself.
Okay.
But no, was when he said I'd be defenseless. So I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need.
Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed, and should you want for aether, you need only say the word.
Kaboo, did you volunteer?
There's something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express state. Say, please let me come with you, please.
I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright?
My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to the Ungamoro mines at once. Back to the navel. Okay, hold on, Bess. We gotta manually travel there.
Manually, indeed.
Stinky, stinky. I gotta go this way around. It'd be nice if you could just go through that way, but nope. Oops. All right.
Oh, we gotta do this ourselves.
Of course. All right, let me get out, bring out the Reaper.
Right.
This Aetherite will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. After this, all hells will break loose and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alice's work is done. Just remember, none must die, we must waken them and let Eisenhower do the rest. It is time, stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this wall. Yep, level sync, proceed.
God, dear God, they still with the corpses.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they don't know any better.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufistvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Oh!
Now, Alice! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Angelo!
None pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
You got it. Check LSA. Go seeks to harm the patriots of our magic. Kill us! Slaughter! Slay! Kill!
You're in my sights.
for the chain. Go, Angelo. What sorcery is this?
Where's he super? Finish the job.
Keep your guard up. This is the only beginning. So once person aethers, low, not enough.
You're not alone.
Targeting LSA, everyone gather close. Alpha Node, let us lend LSA our Aether. Come from anywhere, stay alert. Bombs, we can't let them be in LSA. Nearing my limit. Curse them, spread them off and all of them. Oh.
Just a little more.
Seven hells, there's too many. It's me, stand clear, all of you. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Ah. Of all the reckless things, LSA, now's your chance.
Alright, please. Please let this work.
Okay.
Please, let me get your ether too.
Yep. Ugh. Hey, you're dead now, girl. Finished. Done. For dead. And I'm stunned. No, you don't. No, Admiral, it's too dangerous. I made my decision before I came. No matter what it cost me, Limsa will have pace. Oh. Going down, bitch. Get out of here. Gotcha.
A little more Aether and I can finish this.
Alright, got it. Oh, you're almost, okay, yeah, you're on par, aren't you? I must have finished first before you. Mega Angelo.
Yes.
Angelo
this will
Beam.
do. Here I go.
You know why they named him Angelo, right? That was Renoa's name of Renoa's dog in FF8, Angelo.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Angelo Beam,
Go,
Angelo
Angelo.
Cannon. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a reason why he was named Angelo. Another callback.
Did it work?
How am I doing here?
What?
Oh shit, a dead kobold.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No. No, 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 no! Why? Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke.
Broken.
Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None. And I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Leminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. Yes. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole. I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to.
No, later.
That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs,
Take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Oh shit, he would actually shoot at Merle. No, he chose not.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
Good call.
It feels like
We want you to know that we respect your faith.
What's that?
There's nothing wrong
like
with giving
life has
thanks
been-
to the land which
it
sustains
feels like
you.
giving the Gabol's voices.
But
that
summoning
breathe
is
new life.
different. Should
Yeah,
you hear
it
of
does.
anyone who would attempt it,
You can
we
thank
ask that you
them
appeal to
doing
their
that with
better
the
judgment,
mod soak.
or failing that, seek
The
our
morgues.
aid.
Yeah.
We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great
It's
Father.
like they're confident to
just
voicing,
as I was.
voicing the bespoke.
If you could
more
free
often.
them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Very good duty. Loved it.
That's.
I'm more happy of fact, Vast, that I still have it in me to remember my rotations well enough that I could get that stuff down. So, hold on, don't talk yet.
No, I already did. Oh boy.
'Twould seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course, not only for Limsa, Lominsa, but all Eorzea. Alright.
Alright.
And, alright.
Features
Features rewritten. Good quest to end on.
Yeah, that is the patch.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
What in the world is that?
It's a beacon?
A tower?
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Is this where we're connected to the moon?
Maybe.
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
They all risen.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
Okay.
Honestly, we haven't got that much out of Mara, like, for
no, forever. Yeah. No, forever. Like, the only thing that she was really... we used her for was just to get to the Leviathan, that was it. And that was post-Rome Reborn. Quest accepted. The Alamegan headquarters.
That didn't go back and see Lee's again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Rugal preserved!
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
You're here, good.
Also hi.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why?
Even the hero of the piece is here. I feel quite starstruck.
Is that a sigh?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Number one Xenos fan.
Oh! You saw straight through it. Anyone would think you dealt with Ascians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandaniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
What do you want? The towers, what are they for?
Let's eat the towers.
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days, to which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
Now you know why it was called Endwalker.
The final days? But it was the Ascians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right. Though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Oh, God. Full of himself.
I'm different, you see.
Mm-hmm.
From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles.
Excuse me.
We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
Wait, is that like a breed of Ascians?
Was it?
The Telophoroi?
I'm not sure.
But I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos.
Sure thing, Big Juicy.
While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut,
oh, Lunar
will
Bahamut.
burn your cities and everyone in them.
Oh boy. Yep. That's where we fought Bahamut, and FF4 was on the moon.
Oh yeah, I did not notice.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that.
My men will tend to
yeah,
the blaze.
that's how Rydia got her ultimate summon. You could do it before, it's the Robot of Babel, or after. Did it before, it was very hard, but Cave of Bahamut had all Genji armor, so I could get the second best armor again.
Yeah, Lunar Bahamut was from the after years.
Also in that game, yes.
Thank goodness everyone's safe. We managed to split out the fire, though not squarely hit the garden. Problem. Can I leave you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you.
No, you won't. You'll rest. What Merub tells me, you're due some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, I'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest.
Very well. But if you need our help, don't hesitate, and take care, both of you.
Alright, Kryl. We'll end this quest here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Hate when it does that. There you go. Yeah, Lunar Bahamut, he was a pretty easy fight because he'll count down from 5 and he'll do his Mega Flare. So as long as you've casted Wall on everybody, you'll just reflect his Mega Flare damage back to him, and then just kill him.
Yeah. I'd like to see you fight Babel on stream.
Oh, what, the Robot of Babel? Oh yeah, when we get to 4, yeah, definitely. I told you I'm doing Final Fantasy 4. I forgot which version I'm going to be doing.
That BSB version.
Oh yeah, just along with yeah, because that after years. Yeah, because that after years. Same like I'm going to do the PSP version of 2, because that also has the epilogue story, which I am looking forward to because I love that epilogue story. It was just so good. I mean, it didn't need to be so, but it was. I just loved it. Ah, you're back too. Good. We've received reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. Well, Fandriel appeared, and Lunar Bahamut, and Fandaniel. Yep.
No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It will all seem so tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes, this Fandaniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron.
Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about this plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this.
He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail.
The binding coils of Bahamut.
And that the creature certainly did resemble DL's of Primal.
Yeah, LSA took it personally. That may be, but the fact that it answered to Fandaniel was just that they are not one and the same entity. I think it's more probable that some manner of simulacrum born of Asian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance, remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Y'shtola?
I've been seen to the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of tempered, I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as I sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Udall and delivered the porksies to her grace, along with the detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames have been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when those negotiations abruptly collapse. The Amalja claimed that a number of their kind had been abducted, and that man are responsible. Not as known of the perpetrators as yet, but as the immortal flame went about investigating the abductions, they came upon the Fedaniel Towers.
On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangxia. Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Honestly, this is kind of Yoshi B's way of doing World of Warcraft Legion, with the whole end of day stuff. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now, save remain vigilant, and since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority of such foes. Estinian! Estinian? Now, just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it, but the truth is we will struggle even to find him.
You let me and Crowd worry about that. We'll sleep in house no matter where he's hiding.
If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him. Regardless, so if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. See ya.
Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each city state and educate them in the use of the porksies.
They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the tasks ahead. Now you see here, Alpha Node. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long. Yeah. Was ever the way, the world often needs saving. Oh dear, are you not enjoying our adventures? And I really could have done with the rest.
Twas ever the way, the world often needs saving.
That's what I was thinking too. I don't want to be whiny to Raw. Can't be whiny to Best Boy. And save it we shall. I, for one, do not intend to allow a nihilistic madman to take us all to the grave with him, not when the future holds such promise. Nay, I will do all in my power to protect those whom I hold dear, just as you have always done. Futures rewritten.
Let's. All right, we still got posts.
Yeah, the meanwhile. Meanwhile, somewhere in the locks. Police.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Glory be. Glory be. Glory be. Glory be to Garlemald!
Oh, no, he's gonna start attacking. Mind control. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Big juicy.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. I love you. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing her that you await her coming, though I confess, I may have singed her a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Lays a finger in the
my
way of
apologies.
life but me.
I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me.
Yeah, number one simp versus
there is
someone who is in love with somebody else.
Death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Screw this. It's not a good date gift. Ugh! The amount of power he has gotten so far. Jeez. It's not easy to break a blade like that.
Well,
that's big juicy for you.
Okay.
Pen and sword. Alright. That was a great session.
Alright. Okay. So, let's see.
Thanks all for coming. Appreciate our new followers. I am exiting.
Okay. So we got about 9 quests left.
Sweet.
For that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean before.
Endwalker.
Yes. Alright. 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 So, that's it. Thank you all for coming along.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow as we continue this and hopefully get to that starting area in Endwalker.
We shall see. See how it goes.
Okay.